I just feel that, speaking your mind about how you truly feel and what you're going through is very important because for me, I was going through it in silence for 3 to 4 years.
Growing up, I was always a very active kid. I always loved getting out and about. I ended up breaking my leg in grade 10 and couldn't end up playing football my grade 11 year. So that was took a toll on my mental state. From there, things just kept going downwards and I slowly began just, having no motivation. From grade 10 to 12, I hadn't really spoken about it with my parents and I hadn't really given it a hard look in the mirror and, questioned what was going on. June 14th of 2019 the day I tried taking my life. That day I just remember it was a couple weeks before grad and my anxiety was terrible. I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school. I felt that, I didn't have anyone. I felt lost. I started thinking to myself, like, what are my parents gonna think? How are they gonna feel? What about my friends? What about my family? And so I quickly realized, I have to do something about this. So I've done multiple things. I actually went to my family doctor. He told me, like, you have no idea how many kids I take in nowadays because of anxiety and depression. For me, the easiest way to deal with my mental health is to get out and about and, free my mind by riding. I wanted to become a lawyer originally. Quickly found out that it wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to possibly get a job or, start a business or something. And so my dad said, figure out a plan. And I said, what if we made a brand out of my story? I thought, why not make a lifestyle brand and something where it's aimed at extreme sports, where it also, influences positive and, an active lifestyle in order to cope with those illnesses. Life is a ride. It has plenty of ups and downs. I've gone through plenty of them. Every time you take the time to take care of yourself and just realize that today is one day and that tomorrow is a whole new day. We've had a couple customers that told me, hey, your brand actually really resonated with me to the point where it actually stopped me from doing something terrible. Right now, I'm currently working on partnering with the Canadian Mental Health Association and becoming a partner to do donations to them as well, and just another way of giving back to our community. I just want people to know that they're not alone. They have someone to talk to if they're ever feeling down, and that I've been there and I completely understand how they're feeling. And there is a way to, approach mental health and anxiety and depression and all those sorts of things. And it is to speak up.
Aidan is incredibly brave, not just for sharing his story with us, but also for reaching out when he realized he needed help. If you feel like you're struggling with your mental health, there are a number of resources that you can utilize, including the Canadian Suicide Prevention Hotline and the Kids Help Phone. More information can be found over here on the left. Take care of yourself and don't be afraid to ask for help.